Good morning, everyone. Have a great day.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Abdul. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Hi, Madhu. Hi, Sodit.
Yeah, good morning, Sangeeta.
Hi, Hasib, sir. Good morning. Hi, Puneet. You there? Puneet?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Puneet, I want you to stay till 6 o'clock in the evening. I don't want to see you missing in the midway. Puneet, Anuj, for everyone.
I'm actually my laptop is not working,
Oh
ma'am.
my God, Puneet, I'm tired on hearing all those problems from everyone. Network issue, power. What's wrong with you
Ma'am, my
guys?
laptop is
People are grown up. You know what is the basic requirement for online classes. Please arrange the same.
yes, ma'am. But ma'am, I don't know what is
For
the
everything, there is a way. You connect to the technical person. You connect to any one of your friend who is this strong in cracking the problems in operating system. If you want, I will help you. If we think in such the way, we need to attend the session. What are all the things I will do? You do it. Today's priority is attending the session. So if some trouble is coming in between, you have to find the way. You have to resolve the problem. This is for everyone. I was telling this from the day one. Prioritize the thing. Attending the session, completing the project task today, at any cost, you should complete. That is the purpose. We are wake up on every day morning. If it is not, then what is the purpose of being a human being? You all know you're going to continue with online. I'm not talking with Puneet. I'm talking with everyone. Least case, unknowingly your machine got hanged. Some days it is not turning up. I totally accept it. So continuously 1 week, 10 days, you're getting problem in machine. What is the step we are taking to resolve? What is the step we are taking to resolve the network issue? The power issue? Don't sit idle. As we all know, we need to work on the project, jukebox project. We are in the starting phase. Still, I haven't give the sign off for ER diagram. Continue working on ER diagram. Within another few minutes, I will start discussing on some inputs on ER diagram. Please work on it. Think about it. Collect all the information. So let's assume you are going to store the song detail. What are all the attributes you will have in your songs? Think about it. Don't do a diagram just for a sake. When you are presenting the project on next week, if I compare your ER diagram and if I compare your MySQL workbench database and table, it should match. It should be exactly matched. Your ER diagram should exactly match with your tables. That is why I'm telling you. Even attribute name, if you kept like song underscore ID, I want to see in MySQL as song underscore ID in song table. Point number 1, collect the attributes. Collect the attributes properly for the entity. If you take song, most of them made the mistake. Common mistake is episodes, artist, album, genre. You are making all those things as entity. No, those are all attributes of song and podcast. You take any song. So let's take first song, one song. Song, you can keep a unique ID in your application. Song will have a name. Song will have duration. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Song will comes under any genre, artist. So artist and genre are attributes of song. It will not come under a separate entity category. So please read the problem statement again and again. Read the task. If you read the task, first task for 10 times, you will get the clarity on your ER diagram on song block. And one more major thing I have found is you have kept user table and you have kept login table. Login is a process. That login will take the details of user. Why are you keeping login as an entity? Not required. Login process will use user's username and password or user's email ID and password. It's not like that you will submit the diagram to me. You will share the diagram to me and you will wait for as many number of times since you get my reply. No. Rework on the diagram. Think. Ravi, join the session on time.
Ma'am, we have 46 participants today.
So 5, I'll check the count. So we got few transfer in from 24, 5 learners transfer in. I'm sharing the mail to you. I'm adding their names also. So we'll take the attendance. We will discuss with them and they will continue with me. Yeah. I can see Abdul Hassan. Hi, Abdul.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah. Priya.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, hi. Priya, good morning, dear. I can see Richa Sinha. Hi, dear. Good morning, Sanjay and Shantanu. Sanjay is there.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sanjay is there and Shantanu is there. Okay. So after the attendance, I'll be connecting with you, all five of you, and let's discuss and what to do for the day.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
I start the attendance, ma'am.
Yes, yes, please.
Hi, good morning, all. Let's start the attendance. Abhilash,
Yes, sir.
Harshad, Harshad, Jitesh,
Yes, sir.
Joel,
Present, sir.
Kalapala,
Sir.
Kalapala.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Kudus,
Yes, sir.
Madhu,
Yes, sir.
Manak,
Yes, sir.
Praveen,
Yes, sir.
Ramya,
Yes, sir.
Harshad, Harshad, Sudeep,
Present, sir.
Sukrit,
Yes, sir.
Swapnil,
Yes, sir.
Swapnil,
Yes, sir. Hello.
okay. Tejas,
Yes, sir.
Vaishnavi,
Present, sir.
Vivek Kumar,
Present, sir.
Nikhil,
Present, sir.
Sagar,
Yes, sir.
Roshan,
Present, sir.
Adesh,
Present, sir.
Abdul,
Present, sir.
Present, sir. Sorry.
Akash,
Sir, Abdul
Present,
Hassan
sir.
or
Abdul I heard, Abdul
there
I
is
heard.
sir, correction.
Yes.
So Abdul
Sir,
Karim will
correction,
come
sir.
first, and Hassan we will call you
Abdul
in the
Karim.
second.
Okay,
Ah,
Abdul Karim.
Present, sir.
Hassan we will call you in the next set.
Okay.
Okay. Anurag,
Okay.
Present, sir.
Dipesh,
Good morning, sir.
Gaurav,
Yes, sir.
Kashinath,
Yes, sir.
Prashant Pant,
Present, sir.
Rushikesh,
Present, sir.
Shivani,
Present, sir.
Shubham Kumar,
Present, sir.
Shubham Sudarshan,
Present, sir.
Shodit Kumar,
Yes, sir.
Vivek Sharma, Vivek Sharma, Harsh Singh,
Present, sir.
Siddharth Mishra,
Present, sir.
Jai Shri,
Present, sir.
Tarun,
Present, sir.
Ayush Tyagi, Ayush Tyagi,
Present, sir.
Anuj Tomar,
Present, sir.
Puneet,
Present, sir.
पेशाब के लिए पानी गिरा देते हैं ज्यादा
Abdul
मुद्दे लेते
Hassan,
पानी कुल जाता प्रेजेंट सर
Priya,
Present, sir.
Richa,
Present.
Sanjay Singh,
Present, sir.
Shantanu,
Present, sir.
ma'am done. Only Vivek is absent today.
Vivek Sharma.
Vivek
Good.
Sharma.
Thank you. Arshad,
Harshad is
yes,
present,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
He just
ma'am.
joined later.
he has joined, but he joined around 9:10 or 9:15. Arshad, this is
ma'am.
not okay. And this is not the first time. Every time you give excuses on your machine. How many times I'll excuse you? Not okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, ma'am, but
Hmm.
it got freeze.
Sorry is not required. In terms of action, I need.
Yes, sir.
You turn on your machine at 8:30. I don't have problem. You ensure that your machine is properly turned on and all the updates are happening and you want to join at 9 o'clock. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Tarun? Tarun, Ayush, Anuj and Punit. Tarun, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Tarun, will you attend the session for whole day?
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, okay. I will connect with Tarun, Ayush, Anuj, Punit and all the 5 of Wave 23 in a separate breakout room for introducing the project. Because yesterday afternoon, I have rolled out the project. Okay, few points I want to discuss with everyone regarding the project ER diagram. After that, I'll connect with you and we will verify your ER diagrams. Okay. Requesting all of you to pay attention for a few minutes. I'll not take much time. So the task 1 is about songs. Task 2 is about podcast. The task 3 is about playlist. And task 4 is about playing songs, podcast based on playlist. So, and apart from that, the playlist is based on user. So I want all of you to create an ER diagram. So you will be having entities, you will be having corresponding attributes and its relationship. And relationship we will exhibit based on foreign. I was repeatedly telling this, once your ER diagram is confirmed, and when you are creating a database table and columns, it should replica your ER diagram. So I have been telling this on last 3 days with your previous project and previous to previous project. Your ER diagram will be in, your ER diagram will have 3 entities, but you will be dealing with 5 tables. No. If I compare your ER diagram and tables, it should exactly match. So once your ER diagram is proper, based on that only we will proceed with our class block. So listen carefully. I want to store all the song details. So think about, I want to play the song. So whatever the detail you want to add it in your song, go ahead. Even if you are not keeping song ID, I don't have a problem. You give a justification when I'm asking a valid question. So we always have a practice of having unique ID for all the attributes. So that is why I said song ID. And if you want to go for unique song name, I don't have a problem. And song will have artist name. And this is optional, duration. For sure, a table should consist of primary key that you want to notate on your ER diagram. And very important, I want to play the song. I should have that MP4, MP3, that source. I cannot store my complete audio video file in my database. Instead, you can store a file path. You got my point? So I'm not going to give any CSV file. I said this yesterday. You download the song. Don't download a big song. Have 1 minute, 2 minute songs and podcast. So, and you should create a proper folder. And inside the folder, you should have that song. Keep an absolute path of the song, because Java, this IntelliJ is taking only the absolute path, complete path of song. You got the point? The on last attribute. In the task 4 in Java application, I want to play the song. How I will play the song? So let's assume the user is entering certain artist name, or he is entering the song ID 25. And if he play, if the user is entering song ID S25 and the user is playing the song, I want to play the song. The song source should be there. And if I choose S25, it should retrieve the path, and based on the path, my application needs to play the song. What I missed here, genre. And podcast will differs with episodes and speaker name. Who is gonna to narrate? So you will be finding additionally episodes for podcast. If the user chooses, for example, podcast 51. So this is having some 3 episodes. So it should list out all 3 podcasts, all episodes, episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, and based on the user choice, or continuously 1 by 1, it needs to play. So additionally in podcast, you should have an attribute called as episode. Listen carefully. Playlist. So each user, so before that, let me complete on user. Don't keep login as an entity. So I want to maintain the user detail. Only user can able to create a playlist. How can a guest can create a playlist? Then how can you map? So you can, I'm leaving to you. If you want to keep first name, last name, go ahead. Or if you want to keep only username and password, or only mobile number, I'm okay with that. If you take most of the mobile application, we are giving only mobile number. Even the name is secondary. Mobile number is primary. But I want in my application login and registration process. Don't think login and registration as an entity. So login is a process, registration is process. User wants to do a login and registration. So registration, he will provide all details. So don't keep the details like your banking application. There are major difference. If you kept only 3 data, if you get only 3 data for registration from, I'm okay, because it's a music application. What I will do by getting the address? That's not required. After registration process, based on mobile number or username or password, I'm leaving to you. You should have some authentication mechanism to authenticate the user, and the user will enter. As I said, one user will create many playlists. Listen carefully. Each playlist consists of many songs and podcast, not odd podcast. So think about how many tables you want to create in a database. You think practically, don't imagine. So when you are retrieving the data, let's assume I am the user. I told this yesterday itself. If I am the user, Sangeeta user, I already created 2 playlists. Let's assume devotional song, devotional playlist, and the same user is having, for example, melody playlist. And the same user is going to create something called as party playlist. So again, under devotional playlist, so I have some 5 songs. So in melody, I have 2 songs and 2 podcasts. Think about it, how you can relate. In party, I have 4 songs and 1 podcast. So that podcast may have some episodes that I'm leaving. So depends upon podcast, there will be episodes. So if I refer the user ID Sangeeta, so let's assume I gave my ID. So Sangeeta's playlist. So Sangeeta's playlist is my playlist name. So one user will have 3 playlists. So user table, user ID will be the foreign key in playlist. So playlist consists of playlist ID, playlist name, user ID. User ID will be the foreign key. Playlist ID will be the primary key. So think, do you want to create the third table, playlist details? If I take devotional, this devotional will have 5 songs, those details. So this devotional consists of 5 details of song. Can I have devotional 5 times and each 5 times 5 songs will be mapped? No, that is not possible. Redundancy needs to be avoided. Think about normalization. So as per my knowledge, you should have user table. Yeah, before that song table, podcast table, user table, 3 table. Apart from that, playlist table and playlist details table. So 5 tables. Think about it. So no one introduced this 5th table. So only with the help of 5th table, you can relate all the details of song. You will not have song details. You will have song reference detail. So when I refer song ID, the song ID will go and refer my songs table. So for sure, this playlist will have a connection with songs and podcast. So since this part is missing, I have not gave a sign off for any one of your ER diagram. I thought I can discuss by today. Okay, any query, any doubts? I'm open.
Ma'am,
Yes,
what about language?
What about?
Language. Can I take language?
Songs language.
Yeah.
I don't think language. Okay, you add a category. I don't have a problem. Language is an attribute. Rishikesh, is that fine?
Yeah, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain the 5th table?
5th table.
Details.
So you got this thing. So let's assume Sangeeta's playlist. So I have created my playlist name as Sangeeta's playlist. Is it meaningful? Of course. So I am the user. So the user Sangeeta is having Sangeeta's playlist. So user will be Sangeeta. So those Sangeeta detail will be there in user table. So that particular user is having a playlist. So 3 playlists are available for Sangeeta. Each playlist, I will be giving a unique name. Let's assume devotional, Sangeeta_devotional, Sangeeta_melody, Sangeeta_party. So my playlist table consists of 3 playlists. All the 3 playlists belongs to Sangeeta. It may have some 20 playlists. Each playlist belongs to different user. Is that clear? The centralized part. I'm not coming to the rightmost part. I'm just relating Sangeeta user is having playlist, 3 playlists. You can give Sangeeta playlist devotional. You can give whatever the unique name you want to give. So one user is having 3 playlists. So in playlist table, you should have 3 rows. with the name. And if you take each playlist, it will have many songs. So if I take Sangeeta playlist _ devotional, you should map with 5 song ID. Can I map right here? Can I map in my playlist table? If I do it, then redundancy will be there. There will be devotional 5 times. So under Sangeeta playlist devotional, there will be 5 times, and 5 times song ID will be matched. Whether it is meaningful? I'm asking you guys.
No,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
the same we have to do for podcast.
Yes.
We have episodes,
I
right?
haven't touched the second one. I'm just discussing on devotional. So Sangeeta user is having playlist. The first playlist is Sangeeta playlist _ devotional. And this devotional is having 5 songs. So the 5 song reference, at least song ID I need to map. I cannot map here. There should be a unique reference. So Sangeeta playlist consists of 3 playlists. So each playlist is having 5 songs. In order to represent this 5 song, you can create one another table. Playlist details. I will not explain more. You think about it and you create table with appropriate attributes, columns. So that is your thinking. If I complete the last table, then what is the meaning?
Okay, ma'am. Now I got it.
My input, Sudeep. Yeah.
Like
Yes.
for
Any more queries?
the user playlist, there is one outer playlist which is for the user, which contains many inner playlists,
Mm.
which are the different playlists the user has selected. It contains the
Yeah, for
details.
our discussion, you can say outer playlist and inner block. But the thing is, in entity, in tables, you can relate with
No,
foreign.
with foreign and primary. I'm just
You have to wisely create a column.
Okay.
Okay, Adesh, any query?
Yeah, podcast is also similar to song and can be put in the playlist.
Correct. Either it can be song or it can be podcast. I'll wait. Any doubts?
Ma'am, we will take for the playlist. We are separately given the artist name and the all other things.
I don't think artist name is required for here, playlist. You just refer the unique song ID or podcast ID.
Okay. Then we will given the duration of the song.
No, I didn't get your question, Gaurav.
Ma'am, we will given the duration of the song in a like a quote.
That and all comes under song table.
Okay.
That I have already mentioned.
Ma'am, that the thing you did for the playlist and playlist detail, ma'am, you same have to do it for the podcast catalog because there are several episodes, right? So that's what.
Irrespective of song or podcast, you just refer with ID. Their own table differs with attributes. Here we are referring with any unique ID. Primary
I understand that one, but for the original podcast catalog, that was I'm talking about. In first two that line, you said that we have to first create a song catalog and podcast catalog, right? So in that podcast catalog, we have to enter a sub table, right, for the episodes. Because podcast will have a single primary key.
If you feel like you need subtable, I'm completely okay.
Okay, I'll just create a
For podcast,
diagram.
if you feel correct, right. Correct.
Okay, ma'am, I'll just create a diagram, confirm.
Good, Shubham. Thanks for this point. If you feel like you need one more subtable for, as I said, this episodes, go ahead. If you give a proper justification, I'll completely agree with you. again, one more thing I want to say, don't do the diagram for the sake. Diagram plays meaningful. So think about the columns, attributes. Should be meaningful. Okay.
Ma'am,
Mhm.
confused on that inner and outer playlist. Because ma'am, as you said, that only the user can create a playlist. What
User
is
will
an outer
not create a
playlist?
table. Based on the user, records will be created. So how it is gonna to create the record? For that, we need to define the table. We already will create a table for one user, as many number of rows will be inserted. If I create fourth playlist for me, fourth row will be created in my playlist table.
Playlist.
And for fourth row, every number of rows will be created in details table. When you are retrieving the record, there should not be any confusion.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I'm Abdul here, ma'am.
Yes, Abdul.
Ma'am, first, ma'am, please add me in the web 26 batch in the Slack, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. So anyone, any queries? Please continue modifying your ER diagram based on the discussion we had. I'll meet you all of you in the breakout room. Whomsoever getting a request, please join. Starting from Abdul Hassan, join in break 1. Saurav, you please handle main room. Myself and Hasib is going to breakout room.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Sure, no problem.
Whomever I'm giving a request, I want to talk to Ramya, Kalapala, Akash. So please.
No problem, ma'am. No problem. Okay,
You handle the main room. Hasib, you please join room 1. Okay, Hasib. After that, you join in room 1. Anuj.
Hello, Madhu. Madhu,
Sir.
please send me again. No problem.
Okay. Saurabh, are you there, Saurabh?
Yes,
Saurabh?
sir.
Yes, Saurabh, Sangeeta asked me to join in the breakout room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I am going there, huh?
No problem, sir.
Okay.
Saurabh, sir, my message to you in Slack.
Harshad, share your screen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tried it. Even I did a sign out. Am I audible, sir?
Yes. So have you uploaded the files? Have you uploaded these files?
Yes, sir. I have posted.
In which project?
Sir, I have cloned the gate.
Show me the git file, the my repos. No, not this, my repos. Yeah, this one. Go to your fork. No, go down. Open src. Okay, now which folder is this? Go up. Now go to that workbench. Yes. Yeah, wait. Go back to the home. Okay, Harshad, let it be. Let Sangeeta ma'am come. Then we shall see what is the problem. Or maybe you can close the browser, restart your PC, then you can try again. Maybe this is because of some cookie or some unclosed session. Okay.
Okay, sir. I'll try it later. Option. Sir, can I stop sharing?
एक काम करता हूँ
Hello guys, let's take a 10-minute break. We will meet at 11:15. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes.
31 raised hand. Abdul Kareem, Shubham, Tarun, are you back from break?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Abdul
ma'am.
Kareem. Okay. Okay, I'm lowering all your hands. Anyone in breakout room? I'm closing all the breakout room. I have some inputs to share with you all. Let me close.
Yes, Sangeeta, we are back.
Yeah. So continuation of the ER diagram. See, if you have still confusion in creating ER diagram, you draw the table and you create one song table. You insert values in song table, and you relate how to connect the song table with playlist with user. You create some 4 user, 5 songs, some 2 podcast, and 5 user. Each user let's assume two user as having 2 or 3 playlist. Are you working on ER diagram?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I'm going to continue. So,
Ma'am, can I share screen, ma'am?
huh?
Ma'am, can I share screen, ma'am?
Wait, don't share. That's what. So we are 40 in numbers. So in order to have an individual connect, I'm going to create breakout room, and I'm going to put roughly how many students? Some 13, 14 approximately in one group, and each one of us will be there. So instead of sharing the diagram on Slack, you can share your screen and we will have a discussion on the same. So listen. So these are the points. Please pay consideration. Entities, its attributes. So when it comes to attributes, one table attribute, primary key, will become an foreign key in another table. And the third one is relationship. Ensure that if you have 6 tables, 6 entities, how the entities are relating. So we are looking on all the factors. So complete the ER diagram, then we'll proceed with class diagram. Afternoon, roughly we will start with class diagram. I'll give inputs on class diagram. So it's 12 o'clock. Before lunch, try to complete ER diagrams. Some common queries. Kudus, why you raised hand? Okay, no problem. I'm going to create 3 breakout room. Each one of us will be there in breakout room so that you can share your screen, you can clarify your doubts, everything. Abhilash, Kasinath, Madhu, Mainak, Praveen, Priya, Ramya, raise your hand to confirm your presence. Shubham Allam, Vivek Kumar, Swapnil, Sukrit. Okay, please check with those who haven't raised the hand. Kasinath, Ramya, and Shubham Allam. Requesting all of you to pay attention. See, most of you are close to ER diagram. For many, we have given the sign off. Any queries you want to ask with the ER diagram? And few points I want to discuss is, convert all the entity to table. Open an Excel. So open an Excel. I have given enough time from morning to afternoon. You are only with diagram. So no wrong. It's not like that you always needs to be in the paint application. You have enough freedom. You can use your note and pen. You can use Excel. One second. You can use your note and pen. You can use Excel and you can have a tabular column. So let's assume this is a song table. See, if your ER diagram and the class diagram is clear, you can complete a project within a day, believe me. But if there is a confusion in ER diagram and class diagram, then no, all the time you will be sitting in refractory. Believe me. So let's assume you created a song entity where you have song ID. So you have song name. Go for small letter. Song name. Song, you go for meaningful name. Song duration. Song artist name. So most of you got a confusion with file path. song genre, file location.
Package to
Is there a confusion in file path?
No,
So you will be downloading a file. So don't do that. Don't do without my instruction. So tomorrow morning, I'm planning to release the code on this audio input stream. So where you can download the audio file, .wav file.
And
So,
then
and
what
you
will be its data type?
go for stream. It is just a path. We are not converting our audio file to in database. No, it is just a path. Let's assume in my machine it is D drive, jukebox project, for example, audio slash. So I'm keeping my file name as song1.wav file. So there should be a song1.wav. So and that location, make it a string. You give the name, proper name. Don't give big name and all. You rename it. Likewise, you will have podcast. You will be having user table. So I assume like it's a player application. So I don't want to get their gender. I don't want their email ID. So let's assume I'm getting the user name. I'm getting their unique password. I'm getting their mobile number. Fine, this is enough. Unique username, and you give this as primary key. And create a playlist table. Consists of unique playlist ID. Playlist belongs to which username, and you can give any name for your playlist. So by the way, username is foreign key. So let's assume we have Hasib, we have Saurav, and we have Sangeeta. So all the three, we are having a playlist. So playlist 1, playlist 2, playlist 3. I want you all to do this. See, when you are doing a project, you should bring the enthusiasm in you. The real job of a programmer will expand like anything when you are doing a project. Without your wholehearted, with your interest, I'm sorry. Even though few of you, it is repetition, go with 100% interest. You follow my instruction, whatever I want, you do it. You create a new ER diagram, you create a new project, do it. At least if you learn one point, and here it is primary key. What is your query, Roshan? Any query you can pass me. I'm stopping.
You said that username is foreign key. I just asked why is it is foreign key.
Is there any relation
How?
between user table and playlist table?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I need to use foreign key to establish relationship. So user will create a playlist. Can I have playlist 4, which is for Sangeeta? This is for everyone. Is it possible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Next 5 is for Saurav. Possible. So playlist ID is unique primary key, but foreign key. Only if there is a user, I can able to create a playlist. So Sangeeta is having 2 playlists. Saurav is having 2 playlists. Okay, you will ask me, ma'am, why there is no podcast table. Have it. Podcast ID, file paths, episodes. So few of you good to see that for episode you created one another table. Quite okay. And you can give a podcast name also. Any column, any attribute if you want to discuss, I'm open to you.
Ma'am, what about the songs and podcasts in the playlist?
I'm coming.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm on the way. I don't want to miss podcast table. Imagine like there is a data everywhere. So song, user, podcast table, playlist table. Most important, the confusion arises with playlist detail table.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, I have observed that when we save a CSV file, it is automatically getting converted into an XML spreadsheet. So, ma'am, is it possible that we can retrieve the data from an Excel table?
No. Don't get confused. The CSV file is a CSV file all the time. Only thing is CSV file can be opened in the form of text document. You can open CSV file in the form of Excel also. I can use Excel and I can open a CSV file. That doesn't mean that CSV is converted to XLS file. No. XLS file is different from .text file, .csv file. Arshad, is that clear?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
We are just using Excel to open and read the data in CSV file. Same thing you can use Notepad, Notepad++, even your browser. So let's assume playlist ID, which is foreign key. So I will take first 2 playlist or first playlist, Hasib. So Hasib is having first playlist. You can refer playlist name or I'm leaving that as optional. Belongs to username. Even if you want, you can use playlist name.
Ma'am, in playlist detail table, there should be primary key also, na ma'am?
If it required, you can keep, but according to me, you can keep. And one more major thing I have found is you are having both song and podcast in your playlist details table. So it's not required all the playlists should have song and podcast. So song ID or podcast ID. Let's assume listen carefully. Most of you have had a problem here. So let's assume first playlist. Hasib created playlist 1. Let's assume melody playlist. And in melody playlist of Hasib, there were 3 songs. What was the song? You mentioned here. So song 11, 12, 13. Okay. Song 12, song 11, song 21. Likewise, you take Saurav. So here it is, what? Party playlist. So this party playlist, he has 2 songs in party playlist. No, one song and one podcast.
Song or podcast.
Let's assume 1 song and 1 podcast. So now, I'm sorry, I stopped my screen. You can add more attributes also. Whichever you want to have, you have it. I know these are all incomplete. So playlist table, if you want to add more details, I'm okay. In playlist details table, if you want to add more details, I'm okay. But these are all mandatory. I don't want playlist detail table any primary key. If you want to have any ID, go ahead. Because with this reference, if playlist 1, PL_1 I referred in my playlist details table, it should refer these 3 songs. It is possible to put the data by using joins query.
Ma'am?
Or you can have a count also and you can increase. Yes, I'm open to queries.
Ma'am, as you said yesterday, there should not be written in C. What
It is
about
not written in? I'm
Yes, ma'am.
lowering all your hands. Wait. Kudus, yes, Kudus.
So, as you said yesterday, we should not repeat the data again and again in a table.
Yeah, I agree. I can delete this. You're talking about this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I accepted your point. I'm deleting that column. Why I want to have? If I want, I can refer here.
Ma'am, username and playlist ID is also repeating, ma'am.
This is also I can remove because I have a reference here. Agree. This is fine. Even if you want to have some more type, anyway, that is going to be duplicate. So one playlist consists of many songs. Those songs, not only songs, podcast. Those songs and podcast I can list here. Okay, I'm waiting for another few minutes. I'm just scrolling up. Any queries? Clarify here. Let's get into class diagram.
I'm in the last table. Can we also take two attributes, song and podcast, to this thing?
Then null value will be there. No, for example, Hasib will not prefer podcast at all. Then how? What can it will be null attribute. When you try to read the record, it will be null pointer exception. So that is why I said go for song or podcast ID. Who is this often leaving the session and joining? Yes, tell me.
So when we create the variable, can we create it like that? So either refer song or podcast, and we do it like that.
Genre. Who's this? Rusikesh. In song, we can categorize, no? Genre of the song.
And
what type of genre? Thriller, love, whatever.
in podcast.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, in last table, how can we refer the two table foreign keys in a single column?
Yeah.
Repeat your question. In last table,
How can we refer the two table foreign keys?
I said this on when I introduce foreign key. Can one table can have two or more foreign key?
Yes.
When we discussed. Is it possible to create two or more foreign key in a table?
In a table, it is okay, but in a column, ma'am.
Table in the sense, table consists of columns. What happened to those? Why are you getting confused?
Ma'am, we can refer the same column for multiple foreign keys.
Your voice became low, Sudeep.
We can refer the same column for multiple foreign keys.
Can you see something on my screen here? Hardly 10 days before. So I am creating playlist detail table. I have two columns and both the columns are foreign key of another table. On which column of the other table?
But here we have two attributes, right? Like decode and fed code. So what the question is?
Here also
can
I have to
two
create.
attributes in one as a one attribute, as you mentioned over here.
I'm giving this as a challenge. Find it out. Again, I'm telling it is possible. Give a try with the same syntax. My song or podcast ID. What is this? S21, S12, S11 or podcast P101. It needs to exist in either podcast table, podcast ID or song table, song ID. It is possible.
Ma'am, if both available at a time, then
Then only it will be the foreign key. Shall we discuss on class diagram? Still any more confusion? Just give a try, else let's think about alternate. You make with or without foreign key and give a try.
hello, ma'am.
Yes, Swapnil.
Yeah, I'm saying, suppose playlist 2, it consisting of songs as well and podcast as well. In single row, it will not applicable. No? It should.
One cell consists of one value. No?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That is a rule, basic rule of normalization. No null, no multiple values. That is a very first rule of normalization. And we have this problem in RDBMS. That is why we were moving to NoSQL databases. Shall we continue with discussing class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So don't create a project in IntelliJ. So without my instruction, don't start with creating a project, completing a main. Don't do that. We'll go step by step slowly. Again, I'm telling, if ER diagram is not clear, class diagram is not clear, then if you take 1 month also, you cannot complete. But I promise you, if your ER diagram and class diagram is clear, within a 1 day, you can convert that to a table and a class. Okay. So I'll repeat my problem. Task 1. Jukebox contains a catalog of songs, many songs by various artists and genre. Song should be based on artist name, genre, and name. So you should display point number 1. What is this artist genre name?
Attributes of song.
Attributes of song. Very good. Display all song is?
Method.
Very good. Behavior. Likewise, search. Search. Alphabetical search. Sorting. Sorting based on artist. Sorting based on name. Searching based on name. Make a note of it. I want Pojo class. Pojo classes. You need to identify Pojo classes first. So identify class first. Then attribute. Then behaviors. So you need to identify what are all the Pojo classes we are going to handle. It's first step. Then its attribute, then its behavior. I said, for example, we will be having song class with, as we discussed, song ID, song name, all 4. Song duration, song artist, song genre, what else? Did I miss anything? Song file path. Don't go with the same name. And you should have corresponding what? Constructor, getter and setter, toString. What else additionally? What are all the additional behaviors we have?
Song ID will be primary key.
No. Why are you talking about primary key here?
Searching
all songs.
Very good.
Display, search.
So display song. Again, you can display the song based on searching category. So display all songs. Let it be. I'm displaying all songs, whatever there in a database. And what else? Sort. Sort based on song name. Sort based on
Artist name.
Artist name. And then after sorting, you need to search for song. So point number 1, you should have Pojo classes. Okay, I don't think this display song, we will put in another category. Sorry, guys. We will have these behaviors in a separate DAO pattern. So let us define an interface. So I should have interface, These interface should consist of what interface I can have. So let it be song interface. So under song interface, we have these abstract methods. And you should have child class. What is that? Song interface implementation class will override all abstract methods. Don't create project. Let us complete the class diagram. So I have identified only one class in Pojo. So song class. Apart from that, I have identified interface and song, its implementation class. And still I want to give more inputs on these methods. Each method will take a parameter and a return type. Return type will be the collection. List type, list of the type song. So for example, so I should have a method. All the methods are public. Public, it should return list of this type song class, display all songs, whether it is meaningful.
Yes, ma'am.
Whereas if it is sort song, on what basis I want to sort song?
Song name and artist name.
Correct. Either it can be song name or it can be artist name, depends. Think about it. Don't start the project. You know how to draw the class diagram. So I should have a song class box with all, first thing will be attribute and methods. And this interface, is there any connection between Pojo class and this song interface implementation? Yes. Connect it. Just connect with is a relationship. No, is has a relationship. Just composition relationship. So I just, for example, I identified one interface and two classes. Likewise, you need to identify all the classes, interfaces, including main class. So there should be a main class and there will be main method. And you can have the database connection class. So, and there should be a method for connecting to database. So every time when you want to connect with database, call this method. And there will be a class for play song. And here you will have a methods with audio input stream. Every time when you want to play, you will call this class. So identify your Pojo classes, identify your interfaces, and explore on this DAO pattern, data access object pattern, and start working on your class diagram. Meanwhile, Saurav and Hasib, please take the stock whether everyone has submitted ER diagram. Those who have not submitted ER diagram, submit it. Or better, everyone share your ER diagram to us. I have 43 participants. All of you, whether you got sign off or not, we haven't took the data. So after, I'm going to create a breakout room, and each faculty it will be assigned with some 14 roughly. All 14 needs to share the diagram, a copy of diagram on Slack, ER diagram. Then you proceed with class diagram. I'm giving the time till tomorrow morning. So if you complete class diagram by tomorrow morning, we can proceed with the next part. So don't miss any step. This is applicable for all newcomers also. Anuj, Shantanu, Priya, Richa. Is it fine, Sanjay? Do it, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything is learning. Hasib and
ma'am.
Saurav, is it fine? Let everyone submit because even I didn't took the stock.
Yeah, it's okay, I think, Sangeeta.
Because 43 is huge number. So 14 I'll split. So I'm going to create a breakout room, guys. So let's join in the breakout room. Whomsoever is assigned to what faculty, you need to submit the diagram to them only. Wait, Harshad. For example, I assigned with 14 learners. All 14 learners submit to me alone. After assigning to a breakout room, you will come to know who is in charge for you for next 2 hours. Is that clear? Yes, Harshad.
Ma'am, can you explain the DOA pattern?
You read. I said you explore on DAO pattern. This interface and child interface implementation class is new to you guys. Is it new to you? No.
No, ma'am.
So when you are following a project, one of the popular pattern is DAO. So there should be an interface consist of all the abstract method without definition. Those method needs to be overridden in a child class. An overridden method will have the definition like this. So I want you to use DAO pattern in the project. And in the project, it's not like you cannot display all song directly. When you call the method, this method needs to return a collection. If I sort song, if I search song, same thing is applicable for search. Search based on song name. If I give song, a particular song XYZ, this needs to return a list or one song. Here it is one song, so go for song. Or song ID. If I give one song ID, it will return one song. So go for song object. Whereas here it is a collection. I just said the word DAO. You explore on DAO. You have enough time, by the way. Okay, I'm assigning to the group. After knowing your mentors assigned, you share the diagram. Or shall we continue here? I can see, okay, let me recreate. 15, 14, 14. And till today evening, tonight, till tomorrow morning, you're gonna to work on class diagram. So hope you have understand. This class diagram is not easy. That is why I'm giving the whole day till tomorrow morning. I promise you, once your class diagram is ready, you can create a project within a day. But if it is not clear, then you keep on doing refactoring. Who is often leaving and rejoining? Need to identify.
Ma'am. Ma'am, please share Excel sheet.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Yes, Sodit. I am about to save that and I'm sharing to you all. You refer Mentor Notes channel.
Sangeeta, in my room, the room number 1, almost all have done the ER diagram actually.
Because we haven't took the stock. Let them share again.
Okay, fine.
So that shall I create the sheet? I'm going to create the sheet name as week 7 project in the same Excel.
Okay. I'll just put the remark over there, right?
Yeah. So not remarks. You just we will take like ER diagram done.
Yeah, diagram done like that.
Because 14 it's easy to mark, but 44 it's very difficult.
Yes.
So that is why I thought